Quick interruption because this fixes all content creator problems. If you're consistently adjusting your camera, losing framing when you move, or re-recording content because you drifted out of the shot, that is a waste of time and engagement. I started using the OBS Bot mini camera and it eliminated all of that. It uses AI auto tracking to follow you in real time, keeps you perfectly framed, and delivers clean, professional video without extra gear or full studio setup. Whether you're streaming, podcasting, or on client calls, this makes you look locked in and polished automatically. Stop fighting your camera and focus on your message. I dropped the affiliate link in the description. If you're serious about content, this is an easy upgrade. As you can see, I'm testing out the camera and everything, and it's working out pretty well. Hit the link, get yours.
Welcome to the table. Power, perspective, profit.
Yo, what up? Welcome to the Banter Barter Show, one of the dopest shows on YouTube where we talk about everything under the sun. So as we get back to the money, real conversations and real solutions, I'm your host, Courtney Edgar. What's good with y'all? How y'all feeling? Listen, the fellas will be pulling up here shortly. But I decided to go ahead and start the show, get this thing on the roll, get this thing rolling. But before we do, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. Make sure you hit the bell notification so that way you won't miss any of our latest uploads or any of our live streams when we do go live. And make sure you hit that notification bell. Also, for my free agent society, for my free agents, make sure you tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description, as well as I will be pinning that in the comments also. But make sure you tap into the Patreon. Also, make sure you guys support Marcus's Chicken Wing Fund. So we got a goal tonight. We got a chicken wing fund goal tonight, $100 for Marcus's Chicken Wing Fund. So I want to make sure that y'all lock in and that y'all go ahead and show y'all support. So because Marcus need his wings on Tuesday nights. You feel me? So what up, big dog?
Yo, what's up, player?
Chilling.
Get my wing money or what?
Yeah, bro. We trying to get that wing money up, dog. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure you straight on your wings. You feel me?
Hey, man, your boy need a fix, so yeah, put that money in.
He said the fix.
I need it, dog. I need it.
I dig that, bro.
Shit.
All right, so I want to go ahead and get started with some of these topics for tonight. But we ain't gonna hit y'all across the head that hard just yet. We're gonna start light, and then we're gonna work our way up. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this first topic of today. I thought this topic was pretty interesting. So we're gonna dive into it, then we're gonna give our thoughts and our opinion. So let's get into it.
Him that you think that you could take any man in a fight, because I like to tell men that I think I could take 60% of men in the world in a fight, like I would win. Whether or not that's true, how strongly they argue against you lets you know how misogynistic they are and if they'd be a good partner. Because even if what I'm saying is delusional, why are you spending an hour, 20 minutes, however much time trying to convince me that you have the capacity to harm me? Why are you trying to remind me that you can harm me? For context, I am the same height and weight as a middleweight boxing champion. I am taller than 65% of men on earth who are born. I can squat 320. And I've done some type of martial arts for the past 4 years. Me saying that is not a preposterous thing. And the men I've said that to who are like, yeah, I could see that. Super chill guys, would trust them around my drink unattended. The men who have argued with me literally scare the hoes. It works every single time.
Let's go.
You want to rage bait a
So what's your thoughts on that, bro?
Yo, that's gotta be the stupidest shit I ever heard in my fucking life, bro. like that take on it is got to be stupid. So if someone knows that what you're saying is stupid and full of shit, and they sit there and say, hey, you know what, dude, you're wrong. Like, I'm gonna prove you right, then that's the person you shouldn't fuck with. But the dude that just says, oh yeah, I can see that you know, I can see you beating a dude's ass. I can see you beating 60% of the dudes that are in the earth. I can see you beating their ass. then that's the dude you like, yeah, that's the one. That's that dude I want. Man, that is crazy as fuck. Like you talk to someone who's delusional about something that is an obvious thing. Yeah, I mean, if you, it's almost like I can't believe you that stupid. I really want to know, like an actual, like it's like it's a damn debate, bro. Pretty much at that point. So yeah, I don't know that logic, bro. I don't get it, man. I understand. It's almost like she's applying two different things and then want an outcome. I don't know. It's crazy. But I guarantee a lot of women think that way too. Because she truly said, she just said, like, she really believes that she can do it. She
Mhm.
said, I believe I can do it. If that's true or not, I don't know, but I believe I can do it. So if that's something you believe you can do, and if someone has another perspective of that is insane, there's no way you can do that. Why, like why would that be a negative or a red flag? Because they're sitting there uh, fighting that point to what you're saying is unrealistic. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
bro,
correct.
I don't know, man. That's crazy.
My thing is, it's the reason why it's so funny to me is because I like to put it into perspective, real life perspective, right? That means out of you walk, if she walked past 100 men, that means she would beat 60 of them out of that 100. 60 of them.
Beat them more. That's
She
more.
said she would beat 60 out of the 100 guys that she passed. She said 60 of them she would for sure beat up. That's what she thinks because she squats 300 pounds and she did 4 years of martial arts
Mhm.
and she's saying that she can beat and this is what and what's so and this is why it's so delusional. Cool, you are the size of a middleweight boxer. Cool, but that doesn't mean that you're a boxer. That doesn't mean that you're a heavyweight boxer or a good boxer at that. On top of that, there is a professional MMA fighter to this day. She called herself trying to fight a guy who's never fought MMA before, but he was 6'2". She's a professional. We're not talking about 4 years of martial arts. She's a professional MMA fighter. And she tried to fight an average guy. He was just a 6'2" guy. And she still got her ass whooped as a professional MMA fighter. But this woman right here, who claims that because she had 4 years of martial arts and she squats 300 pounds, all of a sudden she feels as if she can beat men. And this is where and this is the conversation that I can't stand. And is I don't care about the rage bait. Cool, do whatever. I know you're trying to do it for the clicks, you're trying to get the views or whatever the case may be. Because let's be honest, none of it has anything to do with the price of tea in China, right? You talking what you're trying to make an argument to try to prove a point, but all you're doing is showing your misandry at the same time. This is your hate for men because so basically any guy that has to rebut to you has anything to say in regards to what you're saying because you're rage baiting, right? So if we don't say anything, that means we get hoes, right? That means we the ones that get the hoes because we ain't saying nothing. We ain't really tripping off of it. But the ones who do say something, they the ones that's behind the screen. They're the ones that's in the basement somewhere just talking crap, and they ain't getting no women. That's her logic.
Or they're dangerous.
Yeah, yeah, or they're dangerous, or they're the ones that's gonna put some in her drink, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden that's gonna make it. It's like that don't even equate anywhere. That does not correlate at all.
I don't get. Yeah, I don't get it, bro. And the thing is, because most what 98% of the dudes aren't gonna really test her. Like I mean, she will never get that chance. So I would say, I mean, that might be a high number, but I'm gonna say most dudes is gonna say, yeah, just get out. You know, if a confrontation started happening, dude ain't gonna just off the bat square up with her unless she hit him. Then that might be, and even in that, I would say 70%, 80% of the dudes still ain't gonna do nothing. And it's not because they're
Mhm.
scared; they just ain't gonna fucking fight you. It has nothing to do with them being scared of you. It's just that they already know they'll pummel you, so there's no reason to do it. So like all the situation, I guarantee she's got a situation that she's been pushing, probably pushed some dude way bigger than her, and he was like, you know what, dude, like I'm just gonna walk away, like been done, and that builds up their minds and like, yeah, that motherfucker was scared of me. It's like that was the fucking opposite of what it was.
Exactly. Exactly.
I don't know what the hell you talking about, man. That is the wild part about it, because they get so many free passes doing real life that they really believe this shit. They really believe this. Like we were talking about the other day, like or that one time about like basketball players. When a girl calls up and she wants to play like basketball with the dudes, they always go minimum speed on them. They don't go hard. They might say they're going hard, but they ain't really going hard. You know what I'm saying? Because it's no benefit to whoop some girl's ass. Like, what is it? Your boys are like, damn, she was just a girl. I mean, there's nothing gonna get. You will never get a high five from another dude because you whooped some girl's ass in basketball.
Right.
So you know what I mean? So it's like
Exactly.
it ain't like he's got nothing to gain on this shit. So he ain't gonna go hard on you. And you're a girl. It is what it is. So I think they take that shit for real. Like, this motherfucker's giving it his all. It's like you living in a dream world, man. It's crazy. It's fuck to me, man.
Yeah, I clearly I just don't understand. And then what makes and what another part that she fails to realize is this too. Just because the man just say, "Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense," just because he said that doesn't necessarily mean he believe you.
Yeah.
He probably just don't want no confrontation. He probably just trying to bust you down. So he just gonna be like, "Oh yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, all right, I feel you."
Oh, 100%. It's only two
Like,
things. They trying
yeah,
to get ass, or they're a little they're a little feminine. Like they like,
yeah,
you know, and like they got the same brain as you. So like that's the
yeah,
only dudes that would be you're like I'm not even getting this conversation. It's a waste of time, because it's a waste of time even to argue this shit. So it's like, yeah, you could. I mean, you know how many times like you trying to get ass you in that moment, and some girls they say some, you ain't even listening to what the fuck they're saying. You ain't even
yep,
really paying attention to it. You're like, yeah, I get you. So what's going
yep,
on? You know what I'm saying?
yep.
Yeah, you ain't trying to sit there. Once you had enough of her ass, then you will debate her on that shit. Once you like,
Yeah.
man, it's stupid, bro. I'm done.
After you keep hearing it for a certain amount of time, like, all right, man, let me go ahead and set the record straight because you going crazy right now.
Yeah, when she done got on your goddamn nerves, you're like, man, you know what? No, I'm not taking it easy on you today.
Hmm.
I'm gonna give you some of this legitimate smoke.
Nah, that's fact, bro. That's 100% facts.
Hey, for real.
But
Oh, facts.
it just adds on to the delusion that we continue to keep talking about, that we talk about every single day. It's one of those situations like, hey man, listen, have your confidence, but leave us out of the conversation.
Yeah,
Stop bringing it. Listen, be great. If you're gonna be great as a woman, be great. Don't bring men into the conversation, because then now we got to have a real conversation. Like, all right, shorty, it's kind of like how back in the day, right? You had the high school players, and then you had the varsity players, but then you had your eighth grader, ninth grader, your freshman players, and you got that one player. He going off. He going off. Then now he coming to the seniors, and the varsity players talking shit like, "Hey, Brendan, I can cook
yeah.
y'all niggas for real." Like,
Sit your little
hey,
ass down.
like, hey, dog, listen, you did your thing over there, but don't come over here with that, big dog. You ain't ready for us over here.
It needs like JV, because JV. I know when I was going to school, it was ninth and 10th grade. It was JV,
Hmm.
and then
Hmm.
varsity was out of that, and then someone goes show off, and it'll be a varsity. It could be a 10th grader that should be in varsity, but then he
Hmm.
goes JV and show off, and he come over trying to brag. He's like, shut the fuck up.
Right.
You're a varsity. You're the JV game, man. Like, yeah, motherfucker, I got 10 touchdowns. Like, you should have got 20. Like, what are you talking
Yeah,
about?
like it's JV. Of course, you better get it. What you mean?
The boy wasn't even paying attention. What are you talking about, man?
Like, you got 10 touchdowns, now do it over here in varsity. Let's see if it's the same thing.
Yeah,
Let's see
exactly.
if
It ain't gonna be it ain't gonna be nowhere close.
right.
But the other thing that gets me about this video is the what she's saying is how she dismisses dudes, are that dudes who are arguing the truth is what the
Yeah.
problem with me is. The dude that's arguing the truth. I mean, she's literally saying those dudes are the toxic ones. Like, there's something wrong with them. The ones that are arguing the truth, which is crazy. Like, I mean, she said too. Like, she even said it might not be the fact, but if you're gonna go against me and you sitting there, like having a debate with me,
What up,
then
Kim?
you're the one that'll put something in my drink or be abusive of me. Like, what kind of sense does that even make?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. What up, Mac?
What up with it?
That's good with it. I know you saw this video already. What's your thoughts on it?
I hate when women say they fight dudes. So they really don't never fight dudes. They just be putting hands on dudes and thinking they fought them and think they can fight men. Also, she was saying that like she do the temperature check to say something is like she can fight men to get them mad. To get them mad. And then once you see them mad, that's when you see the misogyny. But the irony is the irony is she sparked a conversation talking about putting hands on men. Like that's misandry. Like the only reason why we talking is because you want to fight men, or you just want to get me mad because you said you can fight me. I think, and then she call it misogyny. Men don't take too kindly to other men saying I can whip your ass.
Right.
That ain't no gender. Like she trying to make it seem like saying you can whoop somebody's ass and they get mad. That's like misogyny. No, you just threaten me like, no, I'll fuck you up. Like for real. Because now it's like it's getting to the point that I'm thinking you trying to fight. Like that's how dudes do. Like I'm trying to get you mad so we can fight. You know what I'm saying? But it's just misandry. It's just a delusion. Like it's crazy how like a lot of women come online and do their little think pieces that nobody asks for, and then they be trying to sound logical, but it just be dumb. Like you starting a fight for no reason.
Yeah, the part don't matter how we got there, is that you're there. That's crazy. We're gonna leave out the part how you got there, but now since you're there, now that's the problem right there. Like that makes no goddamn sense.
And then they'll be the main ones talking about they was getting dumped on their neck and ain't nobody help them. No dude help them. You said you can fight. You got dumped on your neck, then got slapped, and you looking around. What the men just sitting there? You said you can fight men.
Bro, if it really happens that she gets into a man like and he go 100, oh man, I know her attitude's gonna change. Different. She'll be the victim for sure. Ain't gonna be none of that. Yeah. She gonna be the victim for real.
No facts.
It's just like, bro, it just all it is I say like it's the whole like you know how a kid is spoiled their whole life and they think they about that.
Yeah.
They never got in a fight before and all that type of stuff, so they think they can fight because they see it a lot. So she think because dude took it easy on her whole life, she thinks she can fight dudes. Ain't never fought a guy, or if she actually, I don't think she ever got in a real. She probably was serious, but they wasn't.
True.
Like she punching the mess out of them. She thinking because how she feel, because she swinging all her might, she thinks she doing something, but just feel like a little 2-year-old hitting you and shit. And you be like, better chill out before I get real. Oh, you gonna hit a woman? You said you can fight me, man. Come on with it.
Yeah, right. Like, don't back her now.
Come on, Cletus. I'm right here. Come on, Cletus. Come on.
Like,
you right.
Go on, man. Chill out, bro. Chill out, man. You know, turn around, hit you like old buddy off of Don't Be a Menace to Society by drinking juice in the hood. Come on, motherfucker. Give me your best shot. Come on, grandma. Go on, grandma.
Chill out, grandma. You still hit like a bitch. Motherfucker.
Oh shit. But that's true though. All it is just again, it's just for views, clicks for the most part. That's what she wanted to do. I guess the point that she's trying to prove, I mean, she's telling more on herself than she's telling on anybody else, to be honest with you.
I went through her page. She the average bird. You know that analogy I gave the other day, the birds feeding more birds, like bird food out their mouth? That's what she is. I went on her page. It ain't nothing but rage bait. She know how to get the clicks and all that stuff. My whole thing is, and I'll concede after this. I just wonder how people that be doing this type of content, that be talking shit about men all goddamn time, and they not male centered, but they always talking about how they all their content is men. I just want to know, like 20 years from now, all them clips and how embarrassed you're gonna be feeling watching your younger self say a whole bunch of bullshit.
Right.
It's like you looking at a picture when you was in 11th grade in high school, and you got big ass shirts and pants and whatever style that was going on. Everybody walking to the mall with a goddamn Iverson sleeve on and shit. You be like, bro, what I was thinking.
Women grow like that.
Got a headband with an Iverson sleeve, walking in the mall trying to impress girls and shit.
I don't
Lame, man.
I don't think women grow like that, bro. I don't think they grow like that. I don't think they get out of delusion. I don't think they like mature. I think they are what they are. I think 50 years down the road, she still don't think she was doing the right thing.
Probably.
I guarantee.
You're saying that mother
just don't grow at all. Like they don't like shit don't embarrass them. Like I can do some shit I did like 6-7 years ago. I'm like, God damn, I can't believe I did this shit. Embarrassing as fuck, women don't do that shit, bro. They stay the same.
That's fast.
Until they find God, like after they, did enough being in the streets and riding the dick carousel, then they go find God, and now they different. They born again virgins.
When they find God, then it's like, oh, it's excused. Like it's not like I feel bad for what I did. It's more like something I had to do or whatever, but God has forgiven me. Like I don't still think they feel bad about that shit. I think they just feel like it's a different kind of it's something different. It's like I feel like if they find God, they feel like that's the graduation. But what they did before, it still isn't embarrassing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like say, yeah, you never hear a girl say she embarrassed such a shit.
That's fair.
At least I never do.
Hey man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure y'all hit the bell notification. Also, don't forget to tap into the super chat for Marcus's Chicken Wing Fund. The goal tonight is $100. That we gotta reach that goal for tonight. $100 for the Chicken Wing Fund. You feel me? Cause listen, he said he itching. He said he itching for some wings. So y'all gotta make sure y'all show him some love, all right? So, so I want to go to this next video. Speaking of rage baiting, speaking of manipulation, speaking of gaslighting at its finest, we're gonna watch this video. I came across this one earlier today, and it's interesting. I want to get y'all thoughts on this video because there's this woman. She's video recording this guy that she was dating, and she recorded the entire conversation, and so then she tried to turn around and play the victim. So let's go ahead and get into it because this is kind of interesting. It's wild too. On top of that, so let's rock out.
I'm observing. I've said that to you. That's what I'm observing from you.
Okay.
Do you understand the difference?
I understand that you're raising your voice at me.
Yeah, because you keep putting words in my fucking mouth.
Okay.
And you're making a deal into nothing. From nothing. From nothing.
Jamie, that's what I said you were doing.
The fuck are you talking about? I was on the couch studying for a fucking interview. Two interviews.
Please go. Like I said, I'm not doing this.
Good God. What the fuck are you doing? What are you talking about?
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay. Got it.
Honestly, Taylor.
I got it. Roger that.
You're really pissing me off.
Yeah, that's very clear.
Look. You're fully capable of speaking without walking on eggshells. You just don't have to fucking insult me and fucking make fun of me and laugh and make sighs and do this all the body language like I'm fucking like an asshole to you. Okay? Like now.
Jamie.
That's all.
You're yelling at me.
Yes, I am. Because
and you want me to not look at you like an asshole when you're yelling at me?
So when you yell at me, it's okay. Just like when you were on the couch yelling at me.
I do a lot of yelling.
What were you just doing over there?
A lot of yelling.
All right, just get the fuck out of here, please. Just let's go.
I'm really ready.
Let's go.
You have an interview, so
yeah, let's go. I'll get a fucking car service and you can get the fuck out of here.
How fucking dare you speak?
Get out of here! I don't want you here anymore.
I don't want to be here.
Then go!
What the fuck is your problem?
My problem is you. You're fucking continuing to do this. You're not listening to me.
Jamie?
You're fucking insulting me consistently. You never listen to anything I ever said to you.
I'm not insulting you at all.
Are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Oh, you're yelling and you're having a problem when I look at you like you're an asshole, like you are now.
That's not insulting, Jamie. Talk to your therapist about that.
I'll talk to my therapist. Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
Let's go. Let's go.
Jamie?
I'm done. Let's go.
Fuck you.
Go. Yeah, come on.
You.
Come on, let's go.
Don't treat me like
Let's
that.
go. Let's go. All right, I'll call the cops. Let's go. And they'll kick you out. Let's go. Go. Come on. You're fucking infuriating me because you never fucking listen. You consistently insult me. You freaking flip everything on me. All I did, nothing again today. Nothing. I was sitting on the couch doing nothing. And then you fucking accuse me of fucking dismissing you,
Jamie,
and acting weird.
Shut up.
And then you fucking
shut up for a second.
And then you say, oh, I don't like the vibe here. I don't like I can't talk to you. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I did nothing to say to you. I didn't do anything.
Do you understand anything I say to you?
Yes, I do.
No, shut up.
I do understand.
Listen to me.
I do understand.
Shut the
You
fuck
have a problem
up.
reconciling what I'm telling you. You have a problem reconciling that you think you're the problem, that I'm accusing you of being the problem, and that you think that you can't speak openly and you can't freely express your opinions.
Yeah, look at you.
That's not true.
Look at you.
Yeah, look at you. You can't even
Jamie,
see yourself. You can't even hear yourself.
Listen, can I speak?
You can't.
Can I fucking speak?
You can't even hear yourself, Taylor.
You won't let me fucking talk.
Yeah, you spoke all morning.
No,
all morning
Jamie,
about this.
I told you I was feeling uncomfortable.
Yeah, and I said you shouldn't.
And then look at what you're doing to me right now.
Yes, I am.
Because
of what you did this morning.
What I did, I spoke up and said I felt uncomfortable, and you turned it into a whole thing.
It is a big fucking deal.
Okay.
It is.
There's the clarity.
Right, clarity. I'm an asshole. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Good God.
I can't hear you.
I said this is just part one. But so far, what are your thoughts on this?
Oh, dude, that's fucking bullshit. She revved his ass up and then started recording. and you know what it was. It was just some fucking... She started some shit that wasn't even happening and kept fucking going in. And then once he hit his fucking... His peak of what the fuck was going... Like the nonsense she was talking, then she started recording. Which is fucking crazy, bro. Like that, yeah, she's definitely toxic.
My thing is, my bad. Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, I'm just tired of women putting a relationship business online consistently, because all they doing is showing how fucked up they are. Because you're recording. He don't know you recording. So it's easy for you to try to act like you the victim, but you ain't record what was going on that morning. He said you was talking all fucking morning. So now she done put the camera on, so she's trying to make him, but when he finally explode, now it's a problem. I'm just going to say, just because the bar done been resetted, just this Lindsay, whatever her name, that unalived her kids.
Oh, Lindsay Clancy?
Yeah, anybody can do anything now. I'm not disrespectful because I'm crashing out because I'm mad. I'm going through something. So you should respect it. Give me some help. Understand that I'm pissed the freak off. Now he done got his feel, and he tired of whatever they got going on. They got a communication breakdown. This is how what's the word? Socially aware that a lot of women are. This man's studying for a goddamn interview. He got 2 interviews, and she's starting shit. So now he in the mode of trying to put himself in the mode of an interview so he can go through the process so he can get a new job for whatever. He got 2 of them.
Yep.
So he must be good. His resume good enough to have 2 interviews he preparing for. So he doing something right.
Yep.
You coming in with some bullshit because he's studying, and I guarantee he wasn't showing her no attention and shit because he's studying for the what's name. And she'll start talking about the vibe is off in here. Bitch, I'm studying for an interview. Go do something.
And go mind your business.
Go mind your business. Go get some ice cream or go get your nails done or something like. Dog, because she started recording, she picked that fight on purpose, bro. Yeah. So she can try to show everybody how toxic he is. But she toxic. Both of them. Well, I ain't gonna say both of them talk from right now. Me personally, I probably when he said he gonna call the cops, I would have called the cops. I wouldn't even say nothing. I would like go, bye, leave. I'm about to call the cops. When she be like, call him, I would have called him. I say, hey, I got a trespassing. Because when he said leave, that mean he broke up with her. She's still there. I'm like, dog, and look, and I'm gonna start recording. I'm gonna go sit in the front and I'm waiting for the police to come and I'm recording the whole thing.
And peep this too. And peep this too though, Matt. You can tell that when she recorded this video, she didn't get the responses that she thought she was gonna get because the comments are turned off.
Yep.
So now it's I can't have, because now it seems as if I'm the bad guy because that wasn't the plan. The plan was to try to out him and make him look like the bad guy. But now everybody in the comments is agreeing with him and they're going against me. So now I got to cut these off so I can't have everybody comment on it.
That's when you know
it is too late though. The internet's forever. I mean, the internet is forever, so it's going viral now. It is what it is. That's what I'm saying. Stop, women that's watching. Stop putting y'all relationship shit online. Everybody go through bad waves in relationships. It's gonna have some times that y'all ain't gonna see eye to eye. That don't mean something is innately wrong with the person that you with. Y'all just minding some shit out. But you putting it on the internet and everything, you making it a bigger thing than what it is. Yep. Mind it out, be a adult, and that's the issue. A lot of people don't want to go through conversations like a goddamn adult. They want to get validation from a whole bunch of people that they don't fucking know online. They want to get an echo chamber together and say, "Girl, you did right. If you need to get away because he seemed dangerous." That's abuser behavior right there. Well, shit, Lindsay, she unalive her kids and everything. Okay,
hey,
you can't be mad.
The main sign that you're doing some fucked up shit because you need somebody else to validate it. When you're doing something right, you already know you're doing something right. You don't even need it. When you're doing some fucked up shit that's like borderline, it's fucked up, you just need some people to validate it, and then you'll feel like it's okay.
And he said leave like too many times. Like she should have left.
But you hear about her say like, I'm guessing she's the only one with a car, and then he was like, I don't give a fuck, I'll get a car service. Like she thought she had that in to talk. From
my understanding, when I was listening, it sounded like she ain't got no job and she at his house. He's telling her to leave and she ain't got no car. That's the reason why, because the conversation didn't go how it went. Now he telling her leave. She's like, I'll leave. He was like, go.
She's like, I don't want to be here. What can leave?
Then she got mad because she ain't got no car. You can't leave.
In fact. Watch this. Now here's part 2 of this video.
Let's go. All right, I'll call the cops. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And they'll kick you out. Let's go. Let's go. Go. Come on. You're fucking infuriating me because you never fucking listen. You consistently insult me. You freaking flip everything on me. All I did, nothing again today. Nothing. I was sitting on the couch doing nothing.
Talk to your therapist about that.
I'll talk to my therapist. Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
Let's go. Let's go.
Jamie?
I'm done. Let's go.
Fuck you.
Go. Yeah, come on. Come on, let's go.
Don't treat me like
Let's go. And then you fucking accuse me of fucking dismissing you,
Jamie,
and acting weird.
Shut up.
And then you fucking
shut up for a second.
And then you say, oh, I don't like the vibe here. I don't like I can't talk to you. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I did nothing to say to you. I didn't do anything.
Do you understand? anything I say to you.
Yes, I do.
No, shut up.
I
And
do understand.
Listen to me.
I do understand.
Shut the
You have a
fuck
problem reconciling, but what I'm telling you, you have a problem reconciling that you think you're the problem, that I'm accusing you of being the problem, and that you think that you can't speak openly and you can't freely express your opinions.
Yeah, look at you.
That's not true.
Look at you. Look at you.
Yeah, look at you. You can't even see
Jamie,
yourself.
You
can't even hear yourself.
Listen, can I speak?
You can't.
Can I fucking speak?
You can't even hear yourself, Taylor.
You won't let me fucking talk.
Yeah, you spoke all morning.
No,
all morning
Jamie,
about this.
I told
Okay,
you.
so that ain't necessarily a part two. It's the same thing that we already heard. But yeah. Ultimately, though, these are the conversations that we see men go through that we don't see. These are the type of conversations that a lot of men are going through with women behind the scenes that we don't see, right? And when a lot of men are speaking, they're like, "Listen, man, yeah, I get it. There are some men out here who are manipulative. There are some men that are bad men out here, but there are also a lot of situations where men be going through the ringer with some of these women." And they be putting them in messed up positions. They be putting them in bad predicaments.
I'm gonna tell you, dog. And this ain't no women hater, he-man hater club situation. I'm just saying what it is.
Yep.
Women, in general, leave out a lot of shit when they tell people they stuff. When they are enraged and they belittle that man and all that stuff, if this video wasn't surfaced, she would tell everybody that all she did was try to communicate with him and he just got mad. And every time he tried to talk to him and calm him down, he just blew up even more. But you heard her belittle him, talking about talk to your therapist about that. And using his vulnerability against him. Talk to your therapist. Then she tried to do I'm serious. I'm serious. I need it. Then she was like, yeah, shut the fuck up. Let me talk. Now, all that stuff that went on, and then he was saying that she was going in all morning. She not gonna put that when she tell everybody what was going on.
Right.
So a lot of times with and how we see how women move in general these days and how they are more vocal, talking shit to men and they facing shit, it's not uncommon for behind closed doors. That's what women how they be talking to these guys when they get mad.
Yeah.
But when they go on the internet and then they go talk to their friends and everything, he sound abusive. Well, she said shut the fuck up and all that type of stuff. They don't never talk about the shit that they be saying. So that's the reason why in dating right now, it's kind of like, I guess the word is like revisionist history when it comes to when women start talking about their experiences.
Yeah.
They talk about whatever they can say to be in a good light and the dude crazy. But these women, they be talking to these men just like this. Probably even worse. I see, bro, I know you done seen a situation where it's some chick, she be beating on her dude with the camera on and stuff.
What?
Yeah, bro. She be like real talk. He had like a bottle and he was taking a shot. She grabbed the bottle from him and jabbed him in the face.
Oh no.
She was following him around the house, like throwing hands, bro.
Oh no.
But if it wasn't recorded, she'll be saying that he the abusive one.
Yep.
Yeah, dog. She yeah, but that be going on a lot, bro. But men typically don't have the habit of going online and talk about their relationships because you look like a bitch when you do that. In general,
I think that goes on.
Like, bro, just what you online talking about just leave, bro.
For real.
Just leave, dog. If you don't like us, leave her alone, man. Move on. But women, on the other hand, this is what we see. They like to be the victim all the time. They gonna find it.
No, I agree 110%. That's why, again, I can't believe what they say. You gotta show me. You gotta show me. I live in a show me state. You gotta show me what's going on. I just can't hear what you're saying. I just can't go based off of your own word because you could be missing. You could be leaving out a whole lot of stuff, a whole lot of information that's needed for us to actually make a informed decision. Nah, I don't believe it. Oh, word, he's verbally abusive to you? Oh, okay. What did he say to you? Oh, well, you know, he just told me I ain't shit. That's it. Why he tell you that? Well, it's because you know I was telling him that he need to do better as a man. Why you tell him that? Why you tell him that? Well, I just feel as if you know I'm an ambitious woman and I'm an independent woman. I think if I'm gonna be with a man, he need to lead me. All right, you got it.
Nah, them women that be talking about they ambitious, they not ambitious. They just like being selfish. They mixing it up.
Nope.
That's that ambition, and you be like, oh, so what you doing? Well, I'm thinking about doing like no. Just because you dream about shit all the time, don't mean you have ambition. Go do it. I be hearing women all the time, and you ask them what they do. They be talking about, well, I got dreams and aspirations to do this, and my spirit is this, that, and the third, and God positioned me to go in this direction. I don't feel like we on the same page. He working 18-hour shifts, and you just going to work on TikTok all day and coming home and eating juicy crab. Like that, there's no ambition there at all. Like you telling me about Chick-fil-A new waffle chicken biscuit that they got and shit now. You ambitious, you very a bit ambition when like you showing me TikToks with food reviews. Like I don't see no ambition, dog. Like, and then if they do start something, a lot of times they don't even be consistent. They get in a pinch that requires what every entrepreneur go through.
I'm overstimulated.
I can't take this shit. You're not supporting me, bro. I know a guy that was dating this girl. She was overweight, bro. They got into a real bad argument. Guess what she said?
What?
You never support me on anything. He was like, what you mean? You know my weight loss journey. You never support me. He was like, it's your weight loss journey. Like, he like, bro, I bought like a fridge full of like healthy food. You went to your mama house and ate wings. That was one time. He was like, no. You always do that. He went in the refrigerator and got the mean green machine drink.
Yeah.
He picked up, he said, this is expired. I've been about this. She was like, oh my God. Why are you trying to see? That's why I can't even. What you mean can't even what? Bro, I'm like, bro, I don't need you to support me if I need to go eat a damn salad and get on the treadmill. Go do that shit.
Accountability, bro.
That's a fact.
Go work out. Fuck. Go if you can't work out, at least just walk half a mile until you can walk a mile, and then do 3 miles and just drink water. If you don't feel like I literally lost weight, I lost like 7 pounds in 2 months just drinking water and going on walks. I ain't even do no push-ups, no calisthenics. That's all I did. I did 2.5 miles a day, 3 to 4 days out the week, and I just intake more water and I ate more protein. That's all I did.
I stopped drinking Coke and I lost 20 pounds. Stop drinking
Easy.
Coke.
Right. But your ass sitting on the couch drinking Don Julio with your socks on, listening to Beyonce. Eating wings and shit and juicy crab. Like juicy crab sauce all the way in the eyebrow and shit.
Hey, they live in Narnia. Hey, just like the one we saw yesterday. The one where girls like, I work out all the time.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to that one too. Yeah, we're gonna get to that one tonight too.
All right, that was like what? He's like, man.
No, I'm convinced like women are like kids. You know how people saying kids? Women are like kids when they start telling you shit. They don't never like, why you crying? He hit me. Why you hit her? Why you hit her? She broke my truck and she put water in my sock drawer, and I don't have no drawers anymore. And she did this and did that. She put bleach in my stuff and she broke my toys. Did you break his toy? No. So the toy broke itself. So if basically that's when women be talking about, men just be fucking going crazy on them for no reason. Like all I did is, hey babe, How was your day? Fucking goddamn microwave on too high. Then you keep leaving it open. Shut fuck. Get the.
Yeah. I don't believe that shit. I just don't believe nothing.
Yeah,
When they say
I
something
don't
like
believe in that shit.
I don't believe it at all. Because they leave out everything they did to get you to get you there. Their version is I wasn't doing shit. Their version was I was just trying to help you out, and that's the response I got. It's like what the? I mean, I don't know if you weren't there, but that definitely ain't how it went down. And the only thing that's terrible, that's kind of bad about it, it's us as men. We aren't good fighters. We don't fucking keep score on shit. Girls keep score all day. They can tell you exactly what the fuck you said. You can't really tell them word to word what she said to get you that way, to get you there. But she can tell you every fucking word you said, and it makes the argument look way better. But you're like, I'm not trying to keep score here, but you know what the fuck you did.
Hey, when dudes be talking about, when we go to our homeboys and talk about what happened, we be like, yeah, bro. Yeah, she came in there, bro, tried to talk to her. She started going crazy and shit. So I just look. Dude be like, so what y'all was talking about? Like, what was the argument? Man, she always be coming to me, this, that, and the third, and blah, blah, blah. You ain't say nothing? I didn't. You ain't say nothing at all.
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie. I did say something, but still though, I did say something. I'll take that. I did say something. But
Mac,
you know,
but isn't that conversation different if it's a dude who's got the upper hand, or if it's a dude who's you know what I'm saying? He's the one that's got the upper hand. He won't even let it get there. He'll tell me exactly what you said. She started some shit and I just left. And then they're like, hey, you know what, man? I ain't gonna hear that shit. They don't even let it get to that level of what she just got this dude to. They just like, you know what? They're like, I know how you start your bullshit. I'm leaving.
They get even more mad because you're right. That's the crazy thing. When you really ain't did nothing, they have to think about that you ain't do nothing. You be like, look, I'm gonna let you have it. I'm about to go. Everything.
Yep.
See, that's the reason why I'm so. You don't want to. Oh, you don't know how to communicate. Then she gonna go tell her friends every time we want to talk. He don't know how to communicate. He just shut down.
Yeah,
he just leave. But they don't never say how the conversation actually went. She's screaming. That's the reason why I live. I don't do that whole screaming shit. That's my whole thing. If the girl say, hey, what happened? Her homegirl hit you up. I heard y'all got in a fight. Fight. I ain't get in no fight. I just left because she started yelling at me out of nowhere. She PMSing right now. And then that's how she get. And I know when she like that, I just let her have it and I just give her space. Yep. That ain't what she told me. She said that like you trigger her. You know she get mad when you don't say nothing. So you do it on purpose all the time. No, I don't. I just give her space so she cool down so we can talk. Did y'all talk after that? Yes, it was positive. I thought we was good. She didn't tell me that.
I wonder why. I'll be like, I wonder why. But make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure y'all hit the bell notification. Speaking of men, speaking of women, now we finna get into this. Now we finna start diving a little deeper into the thick of things. So it must be the year of the panders.
Panda bears.
Because at first it was Derek Jackson. Then you had some other ones sprinkled in between there. Then you had this guy named Yada Awakening, who was telling people to give his girl $50K, $200K just for no reason. Now, mind you, this woman had children before Yada. Yada came in, he played Captain Save a Ho, and wifed her up, took her up under her wing, and they had this whole situation going on, buying selling apple juice or whatever it is that they were selling, and then talking about pandering, how men should treat their women. And now come to find out, allegedly, now he done put his hands on his divine feminine woman. So now we're going to get into it, and then we're going to give our thoughts, and we're going to give our opinions. So let's go ahead and rock out.
I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed. I'm hurt. but I know I'll make it through. I've tried everything. Yada. Everything. I'm here getting the rest of my stuff. I'm embarrassed.
And if you were to never speak to Yada again, ever again, what would you tell him? What would be your last message?
That part's gonna make me cry. But I tried everything, and in my heart, I love you. You will always be my best friend. But I have to choose myself, and I have to protect our babies. And I would much rather them have both parents alive than to one be in a hospital with something terminal or one of us not to be here. So I'm praying for you, though. That's what I would say.
Ladies, at no point does submission mean weak, doormats, robots. Okay, if a man makes you feel like submitting to him means you have to sit back and shut up, baby, you are with the wrong man. Because a man of value, a divine masculine man, understands that his woman is more than a chef and a maid, that the woman that he picks mind is fertile soil, and whatever he implants in her mind, she will nurture, she will water, she will make grow. Being a submissive woman allows a man to express his divine masculinity. Every man is not worthy of being able to lead a woman because he is being led by his ego, his trauma, his addictions. So first you must evaluate if this man is even worthy. Does he bring his worries, his frustrations, his anxiety to the Most High? Because if he doesn't, guess what? He will bring that to you, and you will be his emotional punching bag.
So I'm gonna stop right there because I know the beat for the Erykah Badu. But what's y'all thoughts on this, bro?
Again, women need to stop putting I often say they bullshit online. I don't believe shit she's saying. Unpopular take, bro. Because she made 3 videos. For some reason, the last video, she making sense now. Everything that she said, I guess she didn't know that while she was getting hit upside the head, allegedly. But for some reason, when she got away, now she know how to move. She know exactly how to pick the man, a real man that's supposed to do X, Y, and Z. But she was good when he was giving her all that money. She tolerated that shit while she was getting the money. I'm not gonna say I don't feel sorry, but I think especially when we be on here talking about telling women like it ain't always greener on the other side. Like this is a prime example, right? She was there with the whole Panda gang and all that stuff, and he was showing her as proof of concept. So now the cat's out the bag. She done made 3 videos, and you know how women do. They gotta go get their friends to get included too. So she got her friends saying some dumb shit, talking about if you could never talk to him again, what would you say? It's the dumbest shit ever, bro. She literally said, if you could never talk to him again, what would you say? And then guess what? You know what this girl that was getting whooped on that found the enlightenment at the last video? She still love him. Come on now. I know y'all see, and also we live in an age that everybody trying to monetize off stuff. So she is trying to get away from him, but she still wants the lifestyle. So she got to show this, and she understands it's a bag in this. Yeah, so that's my take. That's the reason I say I like if she actually was getting hit and all that stuff, that's messed up. But Hey, we be telling y'all about these guys, man. Stop. Women, listen to men, right? I know there's some ain't shit men, but the men that's out here really giving good takes on things, it's a reason why you take people to your dad to vet them, because things that you may not can see, we can, and we already knew this was a play in the beginning. I look at all these panderers, all of them be whooping on their wives, bro. All of them. All they do, they significant other bad. Derrick Jackson, you know, Derrick Jackson did her dirty. They was married and she was real Christian like and all that type of stuff. So she take the Bible serious. Now he cheated on her, brought her, she's a private person, made her uncomfortable, and then to protect the bag, came out and said he forgave him and all that stuff. So and then he still left her. And then she went crazy, right? She got pissed off, of course. Her whole life has changed. She been with this dude since Tuskegee. I know people that went to school with him.
Yeah.
Now she crazy, right? You want to know how women like to get lied to so much? They start calling her crazy. It's like, I see the reason why he left her. That girl crazy. Now look all the shit that he did to her. But at the same time, Liz she can unalive 3 of her kids and everything okay. We gotta have sympathy for her. No sympathy for her though. And guess what? Derrick Jackson still got 1.3 million followers. So, hey, bro, it's a wild world, bro. The logic is so crazy. But I hope she doing good. She got out of the situation, but it's a price to pay for everything. She had to get the black eye so she can get the bag, bro.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what to take this at. This is so I was watching someone else on it earlier. She had like some sort of text message that was posted, and it said something to the fact of like she didn't even like. She was talking to him saying she had a problem with the other girl. So I'm pretty sure y'all is one of the ones who like could have multiple wives and shit. So like that's one thing when people start talking about having these multiple wives, multiple women. I don't know where they think is. I don't think they thinking at a logical place because, like I said, I've said it before, man. You got a girl now who is doing shit that's not like how they're built to do shit. I mean, if girls are most girls are built to be jealous as fuck, so they don't want you fucking with nobody else. So if you have gotten away, you convince this girl to do to that is not an issue. You got a broken woman. You don't know what the fuck she gonna do. Like I wouldn't even trust them. So like that's the thing. I don't know why people think like you can. These girls are gonna be running on all cylinders and be good for you and all this other shit. Nah, bro. I mean, I just don't know, man. Like she got the GoFundMe thing going up. I just don't know people who just get beat up by their significant other and post that shit online. Like I like that's just some shit you don't like. You want to be proud about that for at least a little bit. So it tells me she's probably just like him about getting the money. So who knows what the deal is? Like
she's trying to get.
I don't know how serious I can't take that. People just don't do that type shit.
We don't even know if it actually happened like that because if it got a text message, she don't like the other girl. The other girl, they could have got in a spat, and then they got into it. Maybe and then she saw she don't like him being with the other chick, so she like I'm a dip, but I'm gonna go on here and do the Tigger treatment because did she say he abused her?
That's what I say. I don't think she even said he hit her. I'm thinking because I'm gonna find that video, but it was something that said something about the other girl. So it could have been her and the other girl, the other wife, or whatever, got in a fist fight. And then she's like, I'm not doing this shit no more. She wants to get the fuck out.
Yeah, because I be real careful when I be seeing women they put up a video, say stuff that nobody asked for, cry,
and be real cryptic.
In the video, look at it with like, yeah, that'll get them, and then post it and write a long ass caption. I think you muted, bro.
Oh yeah, because my thing is, I haven't seen any evidence. I haven't seen any police reports or anything in regards to Yada, regardless of what we may think about him or how I feel about him in regards to him pandering and shit. And I mean, I disagree with his methods, but I didn't see anything, so I can't say that he did it. You know what I'm saying? It could have been something else, like y'all said. It could be her trying to get to another bag. She's trying to find a reason to get up out of that relationship or get up out of that thing. Maybe she don't believe in it, or she never really did. Well, it could be a number of things. But I will say this: Yada better stay quiet.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
stay,
because his proof
stay
of
quiet.
concept all the way fucked up now.
Oh,
Yeah, so just stay quiet. Don't even address these
He
allegations.
already did.
He already did?
Yeah, dog. He got a video. And was like, so apparently my wife left me, and he's showing like himself in his big house and stuff, and he ain't say nothing about the abuse or nothing like that. But my whole thing is things like this, bro. You don't never see. I ain't gonna say never, but a lot of times with this, when the women be with dude that got money, they don't never try to get him locked up. They just gonna try to play the game and find a way to make some money off of him, because if he locked up, they can't get the money.
Yep.
That's the price. That's the thing. That's how you know a lot of this stuff kind of transactional. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how. I know a lot of women probably think I'm insensitive right now, but I don't be looking at things from an emotional standpoint all the time. I be looking at things problematic. And if I'm getting like me, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't good with getting hit on, bro. I'm gone. Ain't no staying, bro. Ain't no staying. It's over with. Soon as you throw a water bottle at me, it's over.
You feel me? Yep, that's exactly what I'm saying. So I don't know, bro. My thing is there's always ill intent. It's always ill intent. Anytime a woman gets online and talk about or allude to the idea that they've been hit or somebody put their hands on them, it's automatically a money grab for me, and I don't believe it.
Yeah.
You can pout, you can cry, you can look, you can stare off into the sunset and try to make it believable. And yeah, of course, some people gonna go for it just because. But I'm not. If you haven't filed any reports, and again, you were feeding into all of the behavior, you were feeding into everything that he was talking about, even that divine man thing that you just talked about, what we just watched. That was before it, and could have been he was putting his hands on you then, because Yada was the one who reposted it. So I'm not gonna believe you just off of face value. You can get as close as you can to the camera. Don't mean nothing to me, because don't mean nothing to me until I see actual evidence that shows that he put his hands on you, that shows that you filed police reports, that you've shown it, because the women who are actually going through it in real life, they're not getting online talking about it. They actually taking real action. They trying to put them niggas in jail. Real deal in real life.
I'll believe it more if out of nowhere we heard he got arrested for battery on her.
I still wouldn't believe it then.
They try to get I said I believe it more, because she will be taking the action. Like I'm saying, like out of nowhere, he arrested for battery and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because just even like the Tigger situation, the video that she had to do this same thing before she can get any like police involved and shit, right? Yeah. Then you got that football player,
Marcellus Wiley.
Yeah, Marcellus Wiley. That situation. No, not that one. It's the one we covered. What is that? It was like he had a new wife, and she was doing drugs in the car and shit.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about Dwight Howard?
Dwight Howard. Yeah. She did that first before she called the police. So my whole thing, bro, I'll be looking at these things, bro. It's like people that's pissed off in there, their first thing is going online. So I'll be careful with that, because then when they be broad, like look at the 3 videos, bro. She's sad. Then she broken. Then the second one, it's like she have the pity. She still love him and everything, but she just got to do for self. And then the last one, she boss bitch and don't let nobody tell you this. Don't let nobody. Blah, 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 blah.
Well, that video was an old video. That last one,
Oh.
that was an older video before this transpired.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you don't know what the hell she talking about. Then, I guess. Shit.
It's definitely they just looking. I mean, they got that lifestyle, and now they don't want to be with the dude no more. So they say, hey, how can I keep this lifestyle? Because they think they deserve it. This just like the same thing when people be at work and they try to get the boss to say something so they can sue him. It's the same shit. It's like, the same kind of mentality. Like, it's almost like, I mean, bro, this is fucked up, but like, I'm not gonna say that shit. But it was just like what y'all were talking about the old girl, the one that all these people are supporting, like that did that to their kids. What if they get dudes that come out here and some dude beat the brakes off his girl, and then they got a whole bunch of dudes supporting that shit to be like, yo, I understand where you're coming from, man. And you know what I'm saying? I understand exactly where you're coming
Sometimes
from.
You gotta do that, bro. Hey,
man.
work be stressing people out. Sometimes you gotta let loose, bro.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? But the thing that's so fucked up.
Don't hit Steve, hit your wife.
That's more realistic, though. That's what's the fucked up thing. That's why I didn't want to say it, because that's more realistic.
No, that's fair. No, that's fair. And Soft Rain, she asked a great question. You know what I'm saying, unpopular opinion. Where's the accountability? Where's the accountability from the women? I am not approving DV by any means. With that being said, what led up to these incidents of DV? That's a great question.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. It's always something that pops up out of the blue. We don't ever see anything that leads up to it. We don't see any of that, right? And just like I mentioned, Marcellus Wiley too, his ex-wife tried to do the same thing to him, trying to say that he was putting his hands on him, and just like everybody else, they jump off the porch. Oh, I see, I knew it was happening. And the same thing with this Yada situation. Regardless of what side of the aisle we on, I'm still gonna sit here and say, nah, I don't believe it until I get evidence. I'm not just gonna judge somebody in the court of public opinion and I don't have a full-on evidence or the full details of what's going on, just like the video we just watched previously. Shorty tried to record old buddy, and yet and still, she's only trying to show the part of him screaming and yelling and getting angry at her, but she don't want to tell that she didn't want to record the part about her getting in his face and starting and rage baiting this man and getting him to that point. So nah, I can't. I'm not going, bro. And it's not a, oh, you hate women. No, that ain't got nothing to do with it. But I want y'all to start holding each other accountable. I want y'all to start being accountable for y'all actions, because there have been too many cases, and we're seeing more and more of these cases where women are popping out talking about DV, and it end up not being something. It end up not being what it is, because y'all just lying. Because y'all trying to get some money out the situation. Nope, it ain't working no more. It ain't working no more.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro. I think it's like, I think dudes kind of getting more smart with, like, how women be trying to. I commend the streaming community, bro. You don't really hear them with a lot of cases where the woman that got over on. They being real careful. So I think women in general, I can't say if this is the situation now, but this is what I'm feeling. They trying to find other ways to come up. Yep. They're trying to find other ways. They be with somebody like Brittany Renner, prime example. You know what I'm saying? So they trying to find ways.
Now she targeting another college player.
Yeah, I saw that video. She was like, I gotta stick to what I know. I've been tripping. I wrote the book on it. I am the master of it, and I deviated from my own stuff.
But the thing is, nothing's gonna ever happen to him. But hey, but this is the more scarier part. And I've said this shit like before in our podcasts in the past. Like when it gets down to it, so you get brought up to whatever situation you might be in, and you got to sit in front of that judge. Majority of these judges are women, and they might think exactly like these other women do, and they can literally They don't have to do the right thing. They can do whatever they feel. So that's a part where I'm starting to get really scared about. Like even these situations with bro, like the situation with they're bringing up with old girl. Like it's all about it. No one even cares what the facts of what she did. It's like how she felt. Like now that's supposed to determine if she gets punished. That is crazy. That's almost the same shit. I think everything's going like that. That's almost the same shit with Carmelo. Now they trying to bring in some facts that the dude was racist, big old bully, fucking drawing racist shit on fucking the walls and all this other shit, beating up his daddy. I'm like, but at the end of the day, what the fuck does that have to do with what happened? That ain't got to do with what happened. That got nothing to do with it. So now you want to judge this dude based on his character. But if you say the same thing about George Floyd, these motherfuckers go crazy. But you want to judge him on his character, not based on what the fuck actually happened. That's a scary part to me. Like if that's how you start doing like cases. Now it's gonna be now the argument ain't on what you did, is but what kind of person you are. So now that's gonna be the fucking argument.
Yep.
And women that's watching, we're not talking about all women because we already know most women that y'all feel like we talking about all y'all. We talking about a demographic of women. So if I'm talking harshly, I'm not talking about all women. I'm talking about the women that do the bullshit. Because y'all already know. How dare you talk about? I don't. I never done anything. We're not talking about you, man.
At
I'm
all.
not talking about you. I don't know why women always internalize every goddamn thing with it. Like if a dude was on here and he was saying some wild shit, and a girl went off on him, I'm not gonna say, hey, you shouldn't do that because I ain't never did. She like, nigga, am I talking to you? I'm talking to him.
That's a fact, man. That is a fact. Excuse me. But hey, man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure y'all hit the bell notification.
Let's get into before you go. On that caption that she had up there, did it say anything about like abuse or anything like that? Or was it just saying some broad stuff?
In her caption, so it just said the divine report. So it just said divine queen Yada Asia, which is her name, announced she is ending her nearly 8-year relationship with social media influencer and minister Yada, citing years of physical domestic abuse. What happened? The public statement. Divine Yada shared an emotional statement explaining that she decided to leave after seeing a visible bruise on her face just 8 weeks postpartum, which made her realize she could no longer excuse the abuse as a difficult season. So I think so like you said, she been going through it.
I told you, Courtney, bro. They feel postpartum is the next thing, bro.
They're gonna be killing people.
That's the next thing, bro. I was at my mom and dad's house this past weekend. I saw my first postpartum pill medicine commercial ever, and it still had the same. Hey, your booty might explode. You might have blood in your stomach. Go see a doctor before taking it and all that stuff. They say that real fast, but you got the women going through postpartum looking crazy and stuff. Now they taking the pill, they swinging the baby and all that stuff. And so you mean the baby's not safe until you take the pill?
Another way for Big Pharma to get some bread.
Bro, I'm telling hey, everybody watching now. Mental health, everybody saw the scam. So now postpartum is the next thing, bro. It's gonna be like now what's gonna happen is postpartum about to go into play. A lot of women gonna use that in psychosis and everything to blame it on. And then you're gonna have people on the other side of it that totally disagree, and then they finna start acting wild. And they're gonna say, I did it because of such and such and such and such. And it's just gonna keep on getting like that. So it's gonna be a point that can't nobody be held accountable. Well, the men, they going to jail. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna work out. But it's like stuff finna start happening. Stuff that we be like, I can't even believe this shit is going on.
I can't wait till the first transgender fucking preaches that postpartum shit.
Yeah, transgender gonna be talking about I'm going through postpartum.
Man, that shit.
Like that one.
Because I am a woman. They're going to be talking about, they're going to start equating their depression and how hard it is to operate as a transgender in society with postpartum. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
that's what they're gonna start doing. It's the same.
Come up with something. You're gonna come up with some sort of diagnosis. The reason, they have some mental break. That yeah, bro. If they let this shit slide, a lot of people gonna be throwing that insanity thing.
I hit my wife. I got too much testosterone. I had to let it go. Y'all just don't understand. When somebody got too much testosterone, I gotta release it, and she was the nearest one, so you can't blame me. Hey, she should have known that I had too much testosterone, so she shouldn't have even been around me.
We got no help. She should have saw the signs. It's her fault.
She should have saw the signs. Why would you be around me while I'm going through my episodes?
I've been asking for help, and no one helped me.
I'm telling you, it's finna start being just like that, bro.
Bro, I think real talk. I think in probably like within like 100 years, men are gonna be probably equivalent to like slaves were, or not slaves, but how it used to be, or they say how women were treated back then. I think that's how men are gonna be. I'm play within like 100 years.
Nah, bro, the pendulum gonna swing, bro. It always happens, bro. Right now, the pendulum for like feminism and everything that they work for, like it was like in the middle, like second wave, or maybe like first or second wave feminism. But now we got like late stage feminism. Like shit don't even like make sense anymore. It's just all about their feelings. So the pendulum gotta swing back the other way. So it's gonna be some, bro. It's gonna be something gonna happen, because just not too long ago, when everything was going on, you had the Tate brothers. It was the cause of the pendulum swinging because things was getting kind of out of whack.
But like what
so the Andrew Tate, the brothers, they came in. They was the number one Google person in the entire world, and you have a bunch of young men saying, fuck this shit. We ain't got to listen to this shit that women be talking about. Fuck that shit. So the pendulum gonna swing again.
But what you're saying is shit that's happening right now that ain't making sense. It's sticking. It's like it's working. Like that's what I'm saying. It's working. Like all of the shit, like they're fighting about dudes playing basketball. That shit might actually fucking work. Like I know you're trying to say it don't make sense, but the shit that ain't making sense, motherfuckers are making it work. Like I mean, like so. I'm thinking like I don't know where to go with this shit because it is fucking working. Like it obviously don't make sense. Like a logical person like don't make sense, but the shit is sticking, which is scary.
Soft rain.
Like if old girl get off, that's gonna be one of the big ones right there. That's gonna be crazy.
Soft rain, we know it's real. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the issue that people in general have. I think it's less than 3% of the entire world or something like that have postpartum psychosis. It's 3 levels of postpartum. So usually what's going on currently, anytime a woman have postpartum, they always blame everything on it. But it's like I think it's less than 3% of the entire world go through postpartum psychosis. So if that is the case, there's a bunch of women that's lying and taking advantage of the wave of postpartum, the blame shit on anything. You know what I'm saying? Like if the way women these days are depicting postpartum, like all women have a case of it for real. Like it would the reality that I grew up in not too long ago, it was a happy thing where women were having children and taking care of their children and everything. They had communities back in the day and everything. The way they are talking about it now, it's just like it's driving. I get, like I said, it's a psyop. It's driving for women not to have even more kids. They don't even want to have kids, right? It started with when women start talking about the whole shabortion. I'll say shabortion. Then they started pushing it, calling the zygote a parasite.
Yeah.
Right? They start calling parasite. So now women having a negative connotation on having kids. Now you got in Massachusetts, they didn't pass a bill on late term abortion. So you can have a abortion anytime before the baby is born. So if you do within a week, if you change your mind right now, you can get it. And you had a whole bunch of women clapping for that shit. So it's only going to get worse. So now it prepped it all the way to a point where a woman can unalive her 3 kids, and all the women are talking about their feelings. So now it's not going to end. It's just going to keep on going. So now we at a point. If a woman have a kid, it's not her fault. It's the man's fault because he should have wore a condom. If she have the kid and she unalive the kid, it's okay because she going through postpartum and she is a woman and nobody knows how she feel except a woman. So it's just like it's going to get to a point like we thought accountability was bad. Now like it's real bad now.
Yeah.
Then I do also, and we can move on, but I do also some people need to stop living this like this what they think fairy tale life is, like, you know, have 3, 4 kids. If you can't handle that shit, like I couldn't even imagine. Like all those kids were under the age of what, like probably like 5. That's a lot to fucking deal with. I mean, you know what I mean? So like if you think you can't handle that shit, don't fucking do it. I don't care what if you think like this is the picture perfect life that you thought you're gonna have as a kid. Don't do dumb shit. Like if you know it's gonna be too much for you to handle, don't do it. Like have one kid, have another kid fucking 5 years later, 6 years later, when the other one is old enough to even help you out with the other one or can handle themselves. Like you got 3 that you have to take care of. It could get hard, but still, again, not an excuse to that postpartum, whatever the fuck they're talking about. It ain't no damn excuse.
I agree. All right. Well, let's go ahead and let's make a hard pivot real quick into Percy Miller, better known as Master P. So he's getting a lot of backlash in regards to his thoughts on the culture and telling the black community stop harping on slavery. So we're gonna get into it and then we're gonna give our thoughts and our opinions. And Soft Rain says, I appreciate your perspective, Tony. Hey, he did the old man. He did the old man.
All right.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into it, man.
Mass produced. So
you can hit with tariffs then if you do that.
Yeah, you will. But I think now, like a lot of the factories are opening up in these modes now, because that's the biggest thing about this. Like a lot of stuff is going e-commerce, right? But you have to have customers that believe in what you have. I mean, Nike started out of their garage. Under Armour is probably one of the biggest brands, in Adidas now, and New Balance that came up, right? So this brand is called Max Out.
Why Max Out? Where you get that?
Because we're gonna max out, man. Everything we do. Like you just talked about Wall Street. You want to go to Wall Street, you need to max out. You want to be a football player, you need to max out. You want to be a basketball player, you want lift weights. Everybody want to max out. I want to max out in whatever I do.
Right.
And so to be able to have a brand like this that look good, feel good, light, and that now you can, somebody look like us, say, hey, how come we don't own our own tennis shoe? When Nike started out of their garage. Like Phil Knight started out of his garage. And I tell people all the time, look, it's not about a color. Like think about it. Even though when I help black owned business, I'm doing that because we at the bottom of the totem pole. But we want to create product for everybody. This product is for everybody, blacks, white, Asian, Latino. But it don't have too many black owned companies. Like show me how many black owned tennis shoe companies out there that's making functional shoes that actually own it. It's not that many. It's a problem.
Yeah.
So when I find a problem, my passion get like, I need to do this. I got to show the world. In the food industry, I realized that we didn't have enough healthy alternative foods for us. So I found a problem. I created Miller Family Food. I said, well, I got to make healthy alternative food, snacks, everything.
Is that based out of New Orleans?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And so I was inspired by going to Tulsa, Oklahoma. And, you know, in the Black Wall Street 1920, what happened to our people. And it's like you had so many successful, rich Black people, and it was burned down. But I met this guy that owned a grocery store called Oasis.
Yeah, A.J. Johnson.
Yes. Yeah. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to put my food in your grocery store and I'm going to support you. We support all these other companies, but why not support Oasis and AJ?
He's doing good stuff in the community. And what you know about that store, as I've been down there, is that the predominantly of that area that's white is poor individuals who, you know, and so I love the work that he's doing. But when you think about, again, being yourself, what's been the biggest surprise of the stardom? I mean, you've been in this game for a very, very long time. What's been the biggest surprise about it all?
Our own culture don't believe that we could do it. You know, because that they just don't get it. They're like, how you could do this? I mean, like, if I could do it, anybody could do it. You don't have to be the smartest person in the world. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. You just got to have integrity and do good business. And these doors will open up for you, building great relationships. And I think that's the biggest thing for me, trying to get that negative mindset out of our culture, because they still going back to, oh man, slavery, they did us this. And I'm like, you still harping on that, man. I never harped on that because I can't change the past, but I can change the future. And I think you got to get used to us being successful. And I think a lot of us, we block our own blessings because we don't think that we could do it because we're looking at a color. So, I mean, Muhammad Ali was a guy that, and I love like his story because he didn't care about that. He just wanted to be around good people, but he did represent for the culture.
So, what are y'all thoughts on Master P? Do you agree with it? Are you on the fence with it? Do you say he bugging?
I agree. I mean, it's nothing wrong with remembering slavery and everything, but if you out here really putting in the work, you know, and you get hit with some racism, I okay, get it, right? But if you just online talking about the shit all the time, shut the fuck up, bro. And you ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. You just going to work and coming home and getting online and talking about racism, peace, Pan-Africanism. You ain't got no school, no nothing. It's like, bro, it's to a point. Like, I hear more people that's out here getting it and being successful saying that they're not limited to like racism and all that type of stuff. I see more people that's successful that subscribe to that than the people that are always talking about it. I'm not saying forget it and don't worry about it and it don't exist. I mean, it exists, but I look at it like it wasn't nowhere near how it was back then. Jim Crow. Imagine in Jim Crow and you trying to start a business. You know how hard that was. You know how many hoops you had to go through. Now you can go get it. You can download an app and get your LLC, bro. You can download the app, get your LLC, get your papers and your organization letter, and get all that shit done. All you got to do is go out there and apply yourself, and you can make some money. It's really easy. You just got to do the work. The work, I wouldn't say it's hard. It depends on what you want to do. But like what he's doing at his level, you got to be consumed with it. It ain't going to be no handouts. You're going to have some good times, some bad times. You're going to have some wins. You're going to have some losses. And sometimes you're going to have to gamble to get a big investment on your return. I mean, get a big return on your investment. And you might lose.
And think outside the box.
Think outside the box. But a lot of people, all they do is consume social media and just talk about slavery and shit. Like we don't know about it. We don't know that it happened. Okay, cool. What you doing right now? Well, I'll be I just be doing my thing and just trying to get stuff together, you know what I'm saying? What does that mean? No, I don't get it. Like somebody asked me when I got going on, they were like, "Oh shit, bro. If you keep on going the way you going, you gonna be straight." It's been some long nights. I did not shoot. I just told y'all in text message that somebody ain't pay me. I had to learn how to navigate through that. Should I be an N-word and be like, yo, let me show up at your property and be like, yo,
give me my money?
Or should I just all right, put some things in place so that don't happen again, so I can, be more educated. That's what it is. A lot of people don't want to do that. I think, and I'll land after this. I think a lot of people go through life feeling that things should fall in their lap, and if it doesn't, something is wrong with the world and not them.
Yep.
They feel as though that when you're going through this thing called life, you do what people told you to do. Go to college, get your degree, and you should be okay. That should is them just going to work, doing what they're doing, do whatever they're doing, and then one day the luck gonna hit and they're gonna be okay. Instead of making the luck happen. I know plenty of those people, they could have been lucky, but they wasn't ready for it.
Yep.
Yep. That's yeah, I mean what he's saying, I 100% agree with him. Yeah. Slavery ain't holding nobody back. Like, I mean, there's nothing that anyone can do. There's nothing we can't do that nobody else, that everyone else does. I mean, we can do whatever we want. I think the thing is, even like what Mac just said, like, motherfuckers just want shit to fall in their lap. That whole slavery thing, and we were, at a disadvantage. They kind of feel like that's one of the something you fall back on if shit is not working the way you want it to work. Like, if you want to have money, a lot of times, even if you talk to some of these people, they're doing shit that that's not like their passion. I think that's a problem, that people think that, whatever they doing has got to be their passion off the bat. Like, I was watching some other shit the other day where some person opened a porta potty company making millions of dollars. I'm pretty sure they didn't dream of being cleaning porta potties.
Right.
Like, but they making fucking ton of money. And I don't think black people want to do shit like that. I don't think they want to do the grimy jobs. I don't think they want to do like other shit that other people are doing to start off. I mean, you start off, you get like a financial backing. Then, hey, if you got enough money, you can do whatever you want to do at that point. So like, I don't think people are doing it the way that other people are doing it, and they still think that it's a disadvantage to who they are. It's not. You can go out there just like Tony, like go out there and start cutting yards. You make your own money. You can fucking set your own prices. Do whatever you want to do. All kinds of shit you can do. But I mean, I think a lot of people, if you really ask them, they think a lot of jobs are beneath them, and they're not. They think that and that's when the whole struggle and all this other shit comes about, to say that that they deserve better than that, and that's not the way to look at it if you want to make money.
Yeah, that's facts. Shout out to Cody Sanchez, because she talks heavily about buying small businesses, right? Businesses that most people don't even think about, and that's where you see most of the millionaires. It's not flashy. You probably drive by them every day, and you wouldn't even know that they're millionaires and that they own businesses, right? But in regards to harping on slavery and how that continues to hold the black community, well, the culture back, I look at it. This is what I like to bring sports in. It's one of those situations where if you're a quarterback and you throw an interception, what do they tell you? Listen, bro, you can't keep harping on what just happened in the past. You gotta look forward. You can't keep harping on the fact that you threw an interception. You gotta move forward. We still got more game to play. It's only the first quarter, big dog. You got 3 more quarters to play. If you keep harping on that, you may throw another interception. You're not gonna be fully focused on what's in front of you. So cool. We knew that you threw an interception. We understand that. We can make adjustments later. Right now, I need you to focus on what's going on ahead of you. Right. And so there's so many different opportunities out here in the world, but too many people are in the victim mentality. They're so focused on what the white man is doing. They're struggling too. They got issues too. Most of them are the ones that's on here talking about inflation and how they can't afford to purchase a home. But the problem is nobody wants to apply themselves anymore. They just want handouts. You still got people in 2026 today still talk about damn reparations. Fam, we are $40 trillion in debt. You ain't getting no goddamn reparations. And most of that is going towards Social Security. And what makes y'all think y'all finna get reparations? What makes you think that you're anywhere remotely close to thinking that you're gonna get reparations? And 9 times out of 10, even if that was the case, even if you were gonna get reparations, guess what? Most of y'all are gonna go blow it on some BS anyway. You ain't gonna invest your money. You ain't gonna put it nowhere where it's gonna actually help you move forward in life. You're not gonna put it in the 529 for your kids. You're not gonna invest in the brokerage account. You're not gonna put it in your Roth IRA. You're not gonna put it in your 401k. You ain't gonna do nothing. All you're gonna do is go out here and blow it. You're gonna go to Tulum. You're gonna go take some trips. You're gonna go buy it on some crabs and shrimp and thinking that you live in a big life, and you're gonna buy some more shit that's gonna put you in further in debt, and you're gonna go right back to doing the same thing, talk about let's tax the rich. Fuck out of here.
They clump will be blowing up.
You feel me? So no. What this is a black man that we all know, Master P, the culture. Everybody know Master P. Everybody know him. But now all of a sudden, when he's speaking when he's not talking degenerate, in which he never has really, to be honest with you, he's always been about his business, right? He's always been about his business since the beginning of the time, since he started, since we knew who Master P was. He's been always about his business. And now he's telling y'all to stop harping on slavery. Let's get into it because he actually represents the culture and showing you, hey, dog, you can do it a different way. I understand what happened back then, but that don't necessarily mean that I need to continue to keep worrying about what's going on. Because there's more things to get out here. There's a lot of money for everybody to win. There's a lot of money for everybody to eat. You just got to get out of that crab in the barrel mindset. Once you do that, now we can move. Now we can have a real conversation. But we can't do that because you got black people up there looking at him. Man, here this nigga go, man. This nigga just be talking shit. He don't understand, bro. He's so far removed. How? He's still giving back to the culture, right? He's still giving back to the community, right? He's still in the community, right? So how's he far removed? So, but
I got a comparison. I went back to our hometown this past weekend. I was helping the drum section, right? In music these days, they don't even know how to read music. They don't know their rudiments. Rudiments is like, how you be watching Drumline, you see us play and all that type of stuff. Those are actual music and rhythms, like you memorize, right? They don't know how to do that, and that was the most basic thing that you can learn. So literally, I'm sitting here trying to tell the kids how to get into college and collegiate, whatever. You ain't got to go to the one I went to. You ain't got to go to the college I went to. You can go whatever, but you got to learn how to read music, and you need to know your rudiments. They was getting mad at me. So I look at it, it's like the same thing when somebody like Master P that's out here that's doing it and doing it at a high level. He done won, he done lost. He was selling stuff out the trunk of his car. He invested in himself. He got offered $1 million deal. He turned it down and said, I'm going to do what I'm going to do over here, and got it on. Like, people, like I said, bro, it's crazy that people out here that's really out here doing it, that's trying to get the game, don't nobody want to listen to it. They always thinking, they mind is so warped that if you say anything other than what is told of us by other people that don't know what the fuck they talking about, if you give any kind of direction outside of that, something wrong with you, you a coon and you a sellout. People just can't, us in the black community, we just can't wait to disown somebody, bro, in our own community.
And mind you, Matt, he didn't get bought by no entity.
He didn't get bought by, he did his own.
He did his own thing. He came up out of the mud. He took the hard route. He didn't get any financial backing. He put all the money up on himself, and he built something. He built the entire empire. You can't say, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? That's the Illuminati. No, you can't say he a part of that.
he a part of Rap Snacks. You remember Rap Snacks back in the day? It was just a little bit.
Yep.
But now that shit is booming now. It's everywhere in Atlanta.
Little Baby chips, Rick Ross chips. You got Boosted chips. You got all of them.
Get you some product.
You feel me? And them joints be busting too. You feel me?
Hey, you can't eat too many bags of those, bro. That boy, you gonna die of hypertension, boy.
You're gonna die of hypertension.
That bit seasoned.
Oh yeah, it be definitely seasoned for sure.
Well, I ate about 4 chips one time. I said, "Woo, can't do this one no more."
Like good God.
But yeah, dog, they would just be, bro. That's why I just kind of like when I had a couple mentors in my life, bro, and all of them said the same thing, bro. All of them said the same thing. Don't think about no racism, but he said, I know one of them. He did tell me it's harder to do business with us than other people.
Oh, I do that from the jump.
That's what he did say. He said he don't do the whole racism stuff, but he said, I know you want to save the world and everything, but let me tell you, he gave me the rundown. I didn't believe it. Soon as I started doing it, I said, bro, he was right.
I knew that. I knew that off the cuff. I knew it. Bro, listen, it sounds wild to say, and I hate that I have to say it. But once I got out, once I started to experience a different side of the world, I started getting in the Caucasian communities and outside of the Caucasian, like dealing with Asians and Hispanics and other cultures. They're more than willing and ready to do business with you as long as you're doing good business. Like Master P said, as long as you're doing good business, they're willing to work with you. They don't care about your race. They care about the bottom line. How can this benefit me, and how can this benefit you? How can we make this a win-win situation? Will I make my money back plus some? Oh, absolutely. Okay, well, if you're gonna bring me a business, what's the business here, and how can you be a value add to them? Right? And 9 times out of 10, most of those people, because there are a lot of people who aren't asking them questions, you ask them an intriguing question, because rich people they love to talk about themselves. So guess what they're gonna do? You sit there and ask a penetrating question, pause. They're willing to talk, and look, they're willing to sit down and talk to you for hours. Dog, go to a coffee, just something minuscule, right? Go to a coffees and cars meetup anywhere, and go and find just an old cat that you could tell retired, got him one of them, got a Ferrari or something. Just go ask him a question. What was something that inspired you to get to where you are today? Man, y'all gonna be sitting there for hours having a full-on conversation. He gonna give you the full-on game about everything.
I did that shit, bro. I do it till this day.
Facts.
Yeah.
So the information. So a lot of people out here talking about, man, they don't want to teach us that. Man, the information is out here. You just don't want to go and get it. You think somebody's supposed to come to you and bring you the information. You think somebody's supposed to walk past you, hey, young blood, hey man, let me give you this game real quick. And then when they do that, you don't even want to receive it. You're not even in the place to receive the information, because all you gonna do, see, man, niggas out here scamming, bro. You scamming. How I'm scamming? I'm give you the game.
I went through that on a TikTok live before, bro. They wanted people that was in Divine 9 to talk about what we do in the community. Everything that you're saying is what happened, bro. No matter how many times you tell them what we doing and everything, they always find another way to discredit. And I'm like, one person on there told me, it was like, y'all marketing suck. We shouldn't have to go find out what y'all can offer to the community. And I said, so what the old people say is true. Put it in a book. You can't find it. I said, what sense does it make? Y'all the ones that need the help. We have our mandated programs that we do every year, and we host seminars, and we on the radio, and we give scholarships in all different districts and towns and chapters and all that stuff. All that stuff goes on simultaneously. I'm like, just because you're not around it and you don't know about it doesn't mean we're not doing it. And they was like, well, we shouldn't have to go look for it. It should just be readily available. I'm like, bro, that don't even make sense.
Yep.
It is readily available. Y'all just not looking for it. Why we gotta look for it, bro? It was wild, and I'm like, I was like, bro. I sat back and I said, you know what? I'm gonna let them go, bro. This is a waste of a time, bro. These are not my people, bro. And I'm not even on that whole super Greek. I'm this, that, and third, and blah, blah, blah. I'm one of the. If I didn't have no Perry on, you probably wouldn't even know it. I don't even care. I carry myself in, when I'm around it. But bro, literally, I was like. Then they had a young lady that was fresh out of college, and she was saying all the different things that she in, what she done. We even gave them like the proof. Like we were pulling up. I'm like, I told them just go on Instagram and just type in Omega Psi Phi fraternity scholarship. You'll see a whole bunch of different chapters giving scholarship to kids and all that type of stuff. They were like, that's the point, bro. We shouldn't have to go find it. I was like, so bro, if you wanted to get your kid a scholarship, you wouldn't go look for it. It should just be coming to you.
Right.
Yep.
That's so dumb.
Dog, it was bad. And these are the people that vote. These are the people that's telling you how we should vote and the reason why we should vote. They don't even want to go find the information. So you know damn well they ain't read up on no policies and what's gonna happen and all this stuff. And that's just what it is, bro. They want fast things, but then they get mad at the people that did the work. So you want to be rich, but because you ain't rich, you want to tax the rich.
Yep.
And they pay more. They pay more in taxes than you. You just heard people that's uneducated say rich people don't get taxed.
Or tax the rich.
You heard that. So you going with it. Tax the rich. I saw somebody say, bro, I saw somebody say they was like any US citizen should be illegal for them to make what they said. I forgot, but they basically said they don't want you to be rich. If you got a multi-million-dollar company, you shouldn't be making millions of dollars. They were like that. You shouldn't be doing that. That should be going to the workers. Oh, and I was like, hey, a good amount should go to the workers, bro. Like if you got it and you can do it, cool. Don't be no a-hole owner that like, 20%, no, like 5% of your earnings is going to your employees and you keeping all of it. I get that. Fuck that. But like, yeah, they basically don't want you to be rich. So it's like somebody that's in somebody that's on Section 8 and everything, they telling people they shouldn't be rich. But at the same time, all the women, they business owners and they out here getting it. Somebody lying. Y'all can't be voting for Kamala and all that type of stuff and saying we gotta tax the rich and everything, but y'all rich.
It's the very same people, and it's the very same people that's talking about that's on Section 8. They taking our tax dollars so to provide them a living. Man, if you don't get out of my face.
the middle class, the middle class, it's hard for the middle class, bro.
They taking all the brand.
You know how irritated I get when I'm talking to somebody and I find out they don't pay a goddamn dime in taxes.
Oh man!
And they actually get money back, and I gotta fucking pay, and I'm paying and a shit ton coming out of my taxes, and I'm all like, so I gotta pay for the mistakes you made. Yeah, all them kids you got, I gotta pay for that shit. Like, man, get the fuck.
And you ain't trying to go back to work.
It makes sense, bro.
And you ain't trying to go back to work. You just sitting over there eating crabs and all that, getting all these groceries and shit off my tax dollars. All right.
Oh no, I do you one better. Since we're on a conversation that people don't want to go get the information and everything, and it should just be for you. Did you know in Atlanta on a Tuesday, they had a beauty supply store that was doing half off everything, and it was packed.
What?
The parking lot was full. They had a line down the street. They had to get cops over there to navigate shit and all that stuff. On a Tuesday, hair.
The black folk.
But they ain't got no. But look though, we begging for money, but we spend the most money.
If that ain't racism, I don't know what is.
We spend the most money. That's make sense, right? We don't have money. We asking for reparations. They saying that we ain't got money, but yet we are the biggest consumers. Out of any other culture, we are the biggest consumers. But yeah,
I'm like, we got enough time on a Tuesday, bro. It was like 12 o'clock. It wasn't even at the end of the day, bro. I'm at work watching this shit. Like it's live. Like people on TikTok live, like, dog, look how many people in this bit, dog. Like I'm saying, okay, y'all sitting there, y'all, bro.
That's crazy.
I was like, there's no way it's that serious for y'all, bro. It really exposed shit. I'm like, bro, what? I'm pretty sure I know somebody that was there. How many people was there? No, I'm dead serious, bro. You can go look it up, bro. I was like, God, dog, it was a whole bunch of people, bro. Like, it wasn't no, bro. It had to be at least 1,000 people, bro. Maybe.
Yeah. Dang, in the beauty supply store, and the beauty supply stores ain't big either.
No. That one, it was like a mega, like beauty supply stores are like huge in Atlanta, bro. Like,
yeah, that's true. That makes sense.
Yeah, it ain't the little one in the corner. So it was like, it looked like a Sam's in the parking lot full, bro. Whole bunch of it looked like a call. What is it called? A call, like people that be trying to get on these shows, bad girl club,
Bad Girls Club.
Yeah, you know how they be doing those calls where people showing up so they can show how crazy they is so they can get on the show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was Asians. It was owned by Asians.
That's crazy.
It was owned by Asians.
That's crazy.
They was doing half off because you want to know why?
Why?
Because they had a confrontation with a black person in the store, and they was finna boycott them, but they said half off of everything in the store. They said, you know, all bad, half off everything for the day.
I know they took a huge hit.
Dog, it's crazy, bro. I don't even think people remember it no more, dog. It went by that fast. Nobody care about what happened at that store no more. They was like, oh, they did half off.
That's crazy, bro.
Dog. I'm talking about people with that to buy hair with fake hair in their head.
Man, they can't keep falling victim to that black shit, man. Motherfuckers come, oh, well, no, we gotta apologize, man. Hell no. That's wild.
Crazy, bro.
You feel me, PJ? That's what I'm saying. I don't take that, John. Man, nah.
My whole thing is, bro, when I be seeing the people do with this whole boycotting thing, that's the prime example. But a lot of people don't even know why they boycotting something. And I be like, y'all some followers. I'm not finna just boycott something because y'all told me to. And then you gonna call me a coon because I went to Target? They got some nice things in there, cuz.
And they just got
that make you smelling good.
But you feel me? The rock cologne, busting. You understand me? I don't care what them people be saying, dog. I don't care what nobody talking about. You still go to Target? Yep, 100%.
If I got something to do and it's a Target right there, I'm not bypassing that place because y'all boycotted it. If I need to go get some washer powder and that makes my life easier to go stop by there and get that and go home to wash my clothes, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm not going to drive around Atlanta because I don't like Target. And it's Target on every corner around this thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And they one of the few places that got Manscaped in the store. I ain't got to go online and buy it. I can buy it right out the store. That's the reason why some of y'all be stinking. They got ball deodorant. Go to Target, go ahead and get you some ball deodorant. Stop flopping on the couch and everybody smell your N1 mixtape. Your N1 mixtape shorts smell like you've been outside all day and yesterday. But you know them dudes they be playing basketball back in the day with the big old shorts, and their shorts be stinking, boy.
Ooh,
I'm talking about they crossing people up. You like, I don't even want to. Hey, who got him? I don't want to guard him.
I ain't guarding him, bro. He got it, bro. I'm not guarding him. Oh, yeah, the day Jay-Z dropped the Reasonable Doubt on vinyl. You feel me? I ain't listen, man. I'm not listening to them people, man. I'm not listening to none of them people what they talking about. They can say whatever they want. And man, we gonna boycott. All right, go ahead. You can do it. I'm not. I'm gonna be that one that's gonna walk right through the group, right through the pack, and I'm going right inside the store and buy something. Come up out of there with a smile on my face, and look at y'all like y'all some idiots, and keep it pushing. But any final thoughts on this?
Man, hey, y'all go get y'all some mentors with people that know who they talking about and they got proven concepts because you can see what they do on a day-to-day basis. Please do that. Stop listening to these social media people because they faking it till they make it. They don't know nothing. You making them rich by listening to their foolishness, and you think they know what they talking about. Go to somebody in real life that you can actually have a conversation, shake hands, and get the game, bro. Not saying that you can't get it from everybody online. Just use discernment. If you find somebody online, get some people that if you ain't in a group of people that does not refer you to somebody to listen to, then that person probably ain't the person to listen to. But if you got a ratchet friend that's telling you to go listen to somebody, please use discernment because they probably going to listen to somebody else ratchet. And you gonna get ratchet information, the bird food information for the birds.
You got anything, Marcus?
No, that's it, bro.
Other than that, just get your. All I gotta say is, man, get out of the barrel, bro. Get out of that barrel. You don't have to be a part of the go along, get along gang. That's a fact, K business. Go to your local chambers. That's a fact. Go to your local chambers. One of my biggest things is too, because I know in some cases, some of those you got to pay for, right? For those people who don't have the money to actually go to those, there are also many spots and areas where a lot of these people who do have money, where they are business owners, they all rally in the similar places, and you know what those places are wherever you are in your city or state. You know what those places are. You can go to those areas. Don't be afraid to go and walk up to people and talk to them. Another good place is in the cigar bar, in the cigar lounge, because a lot of them like to go to cigar lounges. They're kicking back, but of course you have to go to specific areas where those cigar lounges are. You go to those areas. You have conversations. Don't be afraid to talk to people. Don't be afraid to ask questions, man. Curiosity does not kill the cat. It doesn't. I don't know where that comes from. When it comes to business, when it comes to trying to get ahead, curiosity does not kill the cat. You got to ask questions in order to get ahead. Because if you go to read a book, you're trying to figure out, you're trying to get the answer to a question that you got in your head. How can I get further ahead? How can I start to make more money? How can I do this? How? When you start to reframe your brain and you start to ask yourself, how can I do this? How am I able to do X, Y, and Z? I'm tired of where I'm at right now. How can I do this? Now your brain waves are starting to move. Now you're starting to think outside of the box. Now you're getting your brain waves to start moving and activating. So with that being said, yes. Get out of
always, anytime somebody asks you how you doing, say, I'm doing well. How about yourself? You never know who you'll talk to, bro. That's something else my mentor taught me. People used to say, man, how you doing? I'm like, I'm good. And just keep it going. Ever since I started saying I'm doing well, how about yourself? And I point out something about them, hey man, where you get that? It leads to a lot of things. It goes exactly what Courtney was talking about. They love talking about themselves.
Yep.
I done got interviews bartending, just me bartending, saying I do this part-time, just being curious, bro.
And I add one more thing. I add one more thing before we close it out. One big question that you can ask, and it works because not many people ask this question. A lot of people don't understand to ask this question. So typically, most people will walk up to somebody and ask them, "What do you do? Like, what is it that you do?" Instead, reframe it. So what's something that has your attention right now? What's something that you are obsessed with right now? That would change the game. Their eyes will light up. They was like, nobody never asked me nothing like that. So I'm telling you, their eyes will light up, and they're gonna dive deep. They're gonna go into a rabbit hole and tell you exactly what it is that they may be obsessed with, what they're working on right now. Now you can have a full-on conversation.
I'm obsessed with bitches.
These white folks will give you information about city grants. See, exactly, K business.
Bro. Dog, white people, bro.
Appreciate you, big dog.
All you gotta do is talk to them. They'll talk all freaking day. All day. I think sometimes they just be waiting for people to ask them about what they be doing, because they be doing so much stuff. It'll take days for them to just give you everything, bro. Now black people do it too. You just gotta ask.
You gotta go through You gotta go through the hay to find that motherfucker.
You gotta get hazed up a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta dive in that hay and find that needle. Like, God,
you gotta, cause boy, you act young, you could have sworn you knew where they buried treasure was at. Who is you? How you know? Like, oh, bro, I just asked the question, bro. Damn, dog. You can't let me know. Let me tell you, man. Everything ain't just easy. You're gonna have to work for it. You be like, bro, all right, bro.
Yeah, you already know it. Like, man,
all right, dog, you got it, bro. You got it, dog. You go to a white person, bro. I ain't trying to be on no master. You know how people gonna call you a coon and all that type of stuff, but it's just through experience, bro. I work in corporate America, bro. And when I'm in corporate America, I usually am like probably one of the only black dudes that's in there.
Yeah.
Every time I'm in the office.
Yeah.
So when I be asking questions, they'll start talking about their family, bro. You be like, I ain't even asked for that, but cool. All right.
You just gave me a leg up. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. If you take this information that I just gave you, I gave the same thing to my Uncle Don the other day, and he everything worked out. No, let me tell you, as a matter of fact, we could probably all have lunch and he can break it down. You'd be like, what? Yeah.
Absolutely. But let's read this super chat real quick. Let's get into this super chat.
Yeah, you right, man. Making money is me, man. 10 years, man, you're gonna have matching Benzes. 10 years? Thinking more like 10 days, man. 10 days.
Shout out to the homie Real Life PJ for the $5. He said, my final thought, stop being the victim and the loser. Put in that work and do what's required if you want results. 100. That's a fat Real Life PJ. We appreciate you for the $5. Big dog.
Man, give my $5. All right, bro. Man, give my $5, man. Give my $5. Give my $5.
Appreciate you, big dog. And of course, appreciate everybody for your input, because I know y'all love. See, I love talking about this business stuff too. This is dope because we all are diving into it. You know what I'm saying? We are in it. We are actually doing the thing that we're talking about as well. But tonight was fire. Tonight was dope. I appreciate y'all for coming to kick it with us. Make sure y'all are here tomorrow for the Courtney Edgar show. Tomorrow is the solo show tomorrow. And also, Banter Barter Show is Friday. We are streaming Friday as well. So make sure you are here. Make sure you guys are here and come kick it with us. We should have some ladies on too. But we'll see though. We'll see those. That's to be determined. But other than that, man, we appreciate y'all. Next time, we'll holla.